What is the strangest reason you ended up in a hospital? I dropped a ceramic chef's knife and it bounced off the counter and stabbed me in the stomach. It took longer to convince the medical staff and social worker. I am a disabled veteran. That my so didn't stab me. Than it took to close the wound. I coughed and broke 2 ribs. Noticed at some point in my early 20s that fluid leaked out of my belly button. Thought it might be a pimple or a small cyst and waited it out. But it was still leaking like 2 weeks after. Went to my GP and he examined it. Stuck a Q-tip in my belly button. Smelled it and was like, in my XY year-long career I've maybe seen 2 or 3 cases of this in adults. Usually this is diagnosed in infants and it gets fixed then. What he diagnosed was a urachal fistula. A tract between belly button and the bladder. I had pee dripping out of my belly button. Nice. He called one of the chief surgeons he knew and is befriended with and got me an exam at the hospital the next day. The chief surgeon and multiple residents examined me. They were unsure because this usually doesn't occur in adults. In the end we agreed on surgery. Because whatever it is, it needs to be fixed. And in the end, it indeed was a urachal fistula. Not a life-threatening condition in and of itself, but a risk to nasty infections and a higher risk of cancer long-term, also pee dripping out of your belly button. Had to have surgery a few years later again. Because the fistula reformed. No risk. But since then I haven't had any problems. I fell out of a young woman's vagina after living in her abdomen for 9 months. I fell over in the shower